What am I then? You shouldn't be misgendering.
No, I'm asking you.
No, but what you're understanding the thing is you could have just said, I'm sorry for misgendering you. I'll take that into future reference because I'm saying if there is people like me that are coming through that are trans, because trans people do exist, and you're calling people that while you're at work, that's actually, like, I could log a form of complaint about that. Do you know what I mean? And I haven't done that, but you're now disregarding as well.
No, I'm not.
You are, because you just said to me, so what am I? It's what I see is da-da-da.
Totally respect you. Yeah?
Okay.
Totally respect you.
Yeah.
You should totally respect me.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm trying.
Yeah.
You know, I was wrong.
Yeah.
And I've apologised.
Yeah.
You know, so therefore, you know, it should be neutral now. You know, we should be friends.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I can't go no further than that.
Yeah, no, it's not about friendship.
Should I have to?
No, you're missing the whole point. I'm not going to carry on because there's other people around, but you just need to be a bit mindful of your customers. Do you know what I mean? You can't say, oh, what I see is what I get.
I normally am,
right.
and I've got it wrong, didn't I?
But
I got it wrong with you, didn't I? I got it wrong with you.
Yeah.
And I do apologise.
Yeah.
But I can't do no more than that.
Yeah, you could have just said that rather than saying what you said on top. Because you said, so what am I then? And you started disregarding. That, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I want you to respect me as well as I respect you.
But by you saying that, you're not respecting me. Can you not see what I'm saying?
No.
Because you're basically disregarding.
No. You're taking it to another level here, aren't you?
Well, no, because if I turn around, you just said to me, well, I can't see what I see is what I get, and I say, yeah, but I'm a trans individual, and you say, yeah, well, then what am I then? But you're not dressed like me. You can blatantly see that you're a man. So what you're trying to say is that that's what you're saying about me.
So what does that mean to you?
Well, you're obviously someone that is like comfortable in their gender, and it's a he, and presents in a masculine way. Yeah, of course I am, but I'm trans. I'm transitioning my gender.
I made a mistake, didn't I? And I have apologised.
Okay.
So therefore, I think we should draw a line under
And
it.
that's all you needed to say. If you would have just said that, I would have just said, no worries, have a lovely day.
No, I want to understand. I really do want to understand how I've offended you.
By misgendering me.
Because it wasn't intentional at all.
You misgendered me. So that's offensive.
Yeah, but isn't...
If I am dressed like this, right, handbag, I've got my hair.
No one else misgendered you.
Not really, no one's really misgendered me today, yeah. Why are you saying really like that?
No, because I think probably you wouldn't be having this conversation with me.
Yes, I would. Yes, yeah. You're being very argumentative. You could have just said sorry. You're trying to justify yourself. You misgendered me, which is rude, and you're at work. You shouldn't be misgendering transgender people. I am transgender. I'm transitioning my gender, okay, and I will start raising my voice now because you're not listening to me. I am she, her is my pronouns. My bank card says miss on it. I'm transitioning my gender. What you are doing is trying to invalidate what you've done and trying to make yourself look right by saying, oh yeah, well what am I then? You could have just said, I'm sorry for next time or whatever. You haven't. You haven't. And I didn't want...
I did.
No, you didn't, but then you went on. Do you know what I mean? And then you went on, and now you're still going on. And now you're still going on. You're still going on. You could have just said sorry and I could have just gone.
No, because you want to make yourself right.
Yeah, because I am in the right. You've misgendered me.
Oh, really?
Oh my God! Right now, I will file a complaint to your manager.
Yeah, file a complaint.
Oh my God!
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, get the manager up then. What the hell? This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, come up now.
Thank you.
No, I won't walk away. So this will continue to happen for trans people. So I will stand here and I will do what's right for my people. Yeah, so I will, because I'm not having that. Hello, are you the manager? Hello, so I've come into the store today. I'm a trans woman, so everything is, I don't need to completely explain my journey, but on like I go by miss, I go by she, I go by all of that. Every single one of your colleagues have been respectful with that. I walked down the stairs past him today and he said, oh, he seems to know where he's going. Bearing in mind, you saw me yesterday, so you know who I am. So I was coming back to get my lost property because I left my makeup bag here. So I said, as I've come up the stairs, I didn't want to make a scene. I haven't come to you. I haven't complained because I don't want to do that. Some people do get it wrong. But I just thought, as I leave, you know, you've got to be mindful of people's pronouns. I thought I'd let him know. So I turned around and I said, just to let you know, but if, in future, if I do come back, because I quite like this place and me and my friends will come here, my pronouns are she. And he said, well, you know, I just see what I see. And I said, well, what are you saying that? I said, because I am dressed. And he said, well, then what am I then? I said, yeah, but you can blatantly see you're a he. I'm not dressed as a he. I've got female clothes on, my hair's long, I've got makeup on, all of the stuff. So you need to be mindful of that. Do you know what I mean? Or everyone else downstairs can understand that. I don't see why he's trying to stick there now, validate that he's in the right. He could have just said, I'm really sorry for misgendering you. Have a nice day. And I would have just left. But he didn't. He went on to argue with me. And say, oh, well, you know, what I see is what I see. You are what you are. Da, da, da. That's invalidating my whole journey there. Do you know what I mean? That's already invalidating me and going through what I'm going through. So I don't, you know what I mean? I would have left. I wasn't going to make a scene. I would have just left. But, you know, if there's other transgender people that are coming into your venue and he thinks that's right, that's not right. Do you know what I mean? As an employee, that's not right. So, huh?
I'll talk to him. I'm sorry about that.
Okay. Yeah, so.
You know what I'm saying now?
I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I've apologised to you about what I did say to you.
Sorry.
Yeah. And I don't know why you're carrying it on. You wanted to carry it on, and that's why I called the manager, because I don't think I'm in the wrong. I still don't think I'm in the wrong. I've apologised to you.
Misgendering. Misgendering someone is wrong. Okay.
Misgendering is just at my focus, you know. I'm old school, right? I'm old school, right? And I don't give a. I don't care what you are or what you're not.
Well, then don't misgender people, darling. You can't misgender people.
No.
You could have just apologised, but you haven't, and this is your problem. He's a very argumentative colleague, and you can't. This is not okay. This is what is greeting your customers.
Excuse me.
No, I'd rather not talk to you. I'd rather talk through the manager because you're not understanding nothing.
But you are wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. You're the one that's in the wrong. You've misgendered me. I've come
in using your gender to make it.
You misgendered me, so of course I'm going to defend myself because you're misgendering me.
I've got no issue.
Then just say it as that. Then just say it as that and I would have left the venue. Sorry about that. I know for next time. And I would have left. But you didn't do that, did you?
No, you've got the problem, not me.
Oh my God.
If you've got a problem with it.
No, I didn't have a problem. That's why I calmly left, didn't I?
You're making it a problem.
No, I made you aware of what my gender was. So the next time that trans people...
And I've apologised, haven't I, for calling you this or that or
Right,
whatever.
if you have transgender people coming in and he's doing this on the door, he's the first person that greets your customers. So if he's doing that to most people, you're going to get several file of complaints. If loads of trans people start coming in this place...
You're the first one.
So then you need to educate yourself around transgender people because...
You need to calm down. No, listen, please.
I don't need to calm down.
Please listen.
Hello, nice to meet
Please
you.
listen to
Keith,
me.
am I okay to talk?
Sorry?
Am I okay to talk?
Up, go outside.
No, I'm going to go outside. I'll talk. I'll come back.
Please listen. Okay. Yeah?
I don't need to listen. I don't want to... Are you the actual manager?
Yeah. Come
okay,
on,
thank you.
outside.
Hello, I've just made it aware to your other customer, the other person there.
Yes.
Obviously, I've come into the building. I was here yesterday with my friend.
Okay.
And I left my Dior makeup bag, so I had to come back here today because everyone left. Okay, so I've come in. I didn't make a big scene. I came in yesterday. It was fine. As I come in, I walked straight past because I just needed to get my makeup bag. And he went, oh, he seems to know where he's going. So he misgendered me, okay? So obviously, I'm a trans individual. I am transgender. Like, I feel like you can blatantly see, obviously, I am what I am, but you should still respect my pronouns. Every single colleague of yours has respected that, okay? So when I come up, I just thought it'd be mindful for me to let him know that my pronouns are not he and him, and it's she, her. So if that's anybody else that comes through the door, they don't have a similar problem to me because there is trans people everywhere, okay? So I've gone through and then he's gone, I said that to him, I said, as I was leaving, sorry. as I was leaving, all I turned around and said, basically, you know, my pronouns are she, her, just to let you know. And he's like, well, I just say what I say. And I said, what? I said, well, what you're doing there is disregarding me. Well, I can't help it. I'm just saying what I see. I said, no, but I and then he's going on, oh, I'm old school, Well, then you need to get with it. Do you know what I mean? You need to get with the new time. This is a customer-facing role. Do you know what I mean? If he could have just said, oh, I'm really sorry about that. Have a nice day. I'll be mindful in the future. That would have been it. But he's standing there arguing the point, trying to think that he's in the right for misgendering me. Do you know what I mean? You created the problem. I didn't make a big scene. I've come in, I've done what I've done, and I just let him know as I left. If he would have just said sorry, I'd have just left, but he didn't. He's trying to argue with me to try and make him feel validated. At the end of the day, you've embarrassed me. There was everyone around as well. There was 3 people walking in at the same time, and he said that in front of people. He said it to another 2 customers, which has embarrassed me. Of course it's embarrassed me. But I didn't say anything, and I just carried on walking. The fact he's arguing with me and standing there doing that, that's a bit much. Do you know what I mean? And saying, oh, well, I just see what I see. I'm old school and all of that. Like, come on. Do you know what I mean?
I really understand. I'm going to speak to him.
It's very disrespectful. No, it's very disrespectful.
I do apologise.
That's okay. I just think if he would have said sorry, I could have just left.
Yeah.
You know? I don't want to be an argumentative bitch. I don't. I just want to come in and played a few games because I left my makeup bag. But I don't, do you know what I mean? I don't deserve that. And then when he's trying to justify himself, that's even worse to me, you know? And he's trying to be seriously argumentative with me. That's not good, you know? So...
I do apologise. And if you do come back and bring friends or whatever, we'll obviously give you coins from play. It's all on us.
I don't want the discount. I'm not here to argue about that. It's more about actually who I am as a person. People need them. I understand that not everyone's going to understand who I am, but do you know what I mean? At least do the bare minimum and respect my pronouns. You know, that's all I'm saying. And if you need to do a little bit of training with your colleagues to make them aware of that, because it was like you're the only first trans person here. Well, you know, what happens if like other trans people come here?
And that's not true because I've hired someone who was trans. So.
Well, there we go. So there you go. He's lying there. Yeah. So.
No, I understand.
Okay, thank you. Your name was Josh?
My name's Josh, yeah.
No, sorry, Josh.
No,
you know, I'm going to go and get some food and calm myself down.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you so much and take care.
Day.
No worries. Goodbye. It's okay, no worries, Josh. Goodbye. Like, guys, like, there's no point me standing there arguing with this guy that just doesn't understand or doesn't get it, but it's disrespectful. Do you know what I mean? It's disrespectful, and they need to be aware of this. When you're working in customer-facing roles, you can't be going around misgendering people like that. You can't. Like, and I just wanted to tell him, do you know what? Like, in the future, maybe don't. And he could have just said, do you know what? Okay, fair enough, and then walked off. But he didn't. He continued and continued and continued. I don't look like he's like, oh, I see what I see. Well, I don't look like you. You've got glasses, you got specs on, really old-fashioned. I'm not presenting it that way. Oh, like, what more can I do? Do you know what I mean? Like, just do the bare minimum. Whether or not you know I'm trans or not, just do the bare minimum. It's not asked for. It's not a lot to ask for. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get some food.